are on your screen now. It's 09011 32 32 plus the number of your chosen celebrity.
Calls will cost 50p from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher. Mobiles will be considerably more.
Lines close in 10 minutes' time. Votes cast after that time will not be counted but may still be charged.
Now, onto a subject that nobody really wants to talk about on TV. Breaking wind, flatulence, farting, whatever you call it. It's not big and it's not clever.
It is, however, very, very funny. And no one knows that better than Joe Swash.
Oh! Oh! You'd appreciate that one.
Oh, stop farting. Joe, you can't just sit next to people, raise your left cheek and then let it out.
Please. Oh, my God. It's getting bad. Here we go. Round two. It was that ostrich, mate. Bubbling up, bubbling up. This is beyond the joke because they're going to start getting the ump around the camp.
You're so thoughtful.
You're a good boy, you are.
I'm thoughtful, but then I do stuff like... I seriously think, without overreacting, I've done about 80 farts today.
Joe, seriously?
80 farts. That can't be healthy. How much gas can you have in your stomach?
I don't want to hear about your arse.
Don't listen then.
Babe, but you're doing it right in front of us
Well,
all
I
day
don't know
long.
what. I'm not getting up. I've done about 100. I'm not getting out of this camp every 5 minutes to have a fart. I'm sorry. Danny's disgusted by it, but what I'm doing with Danny is I'm making sure I leave a little bomb around her. Just have a fart and then walk past her quickly, just to leave her a little bit.
What do you need, babe? Oh, don't. What is up with you? Why'd you do it in my line of fire?
So I know it bugs you so much.
Oh, no.
Mate, I think it is the beans that are making me fart.
Oh, yes, they are.
Make me fart
I think
quite a
we're
lot.
all getting pretty windy.
Jimmy, our cave's going to stink tonight.
That's me with my hands
I'm really
all
sorry,
black.
though. Oh, shit. Oops. They're going to get the ump around camp if I keep farting. But I'm... Oh.
Ah, that's a fruity way to start the day.
I made a word for myself. Everyone knows I fart. So now when anyone farts, they think it's me. Most of the time, it is me.
Coming up, no one wants to leave.
It's like waiting for the firing squad outside the door.
But someone has to go.
Welcome back to I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here! So, with the celebrities sharing their final day in camp, they started reflecting on the time they've spent together and the deep and lasting friendships they've shared.
I tell you what, me and Anne here, we're no different. We've become great friends with some of this Australian crew out here. We've started friendships out here that we'll never, ever, ever forget. I take the floor manager, for instance. There he is, old what's his name again?
Thingy
Thingy-majig.
Well,
Good
yeah.
golfer,
What
good
about
golfer, good golfer.
what about what's his face on Cameron One?
Oh,
with a tash.
There he is. Look.
Mustache man.
Look
That's
at
it,
him.
isn't it?
Tashy face.
Yeah.
Face.
Hairy Heed.
That's
it, yeah.
who could forget the old sound man, eh?
Eh?
Old thingy bob.
That's it.
Barrel of laughs.
All right.
Barrel of laughs.
Pal.
Unforgettable. they are.
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
For me, the gift of the last 12 days have been all of you. Extraordinarily diverse, accomplished people with a big, giving, generous heart. And I want to thank all of you, for this rich, absolutely unforgettable life experience that you've given me.
We are a team now, and it would be sad to see anybody leave. Obviously, I'll be more sad to see some people go than others.
I will miss you all. I will miss this depressing rain and all the camaraderie and the atmosphere, but I think I will miss Martina the most because she's a real worker. She just gets on with everything without any fuss or asking and no nonsense. And she's kind of a cultured Renaissance woman as well as being a star. And I love Martina, and I will miss Martina deeply.
Aw, I'm gonna give you a kiss for that.
Just about everybody cried. I think all the guys and the girls had tears in their eyes at one time or another. And it was very empowering and enriching for all of us.
God, I got get all emotional now. In the right scenario, I'm a very tough guy. I've been in the Brixton riots. I dealt with the 7th of July bombing press conferences. No problem at all. But when my guard's down, then I am a very emotional guy. Simon, we need more role models like you. You know, black people in this country don't get a good deal. And
it's all good, mate.
You know, we need more people like you getting the publicity so that young kids who don't think they got a chance can see that there is a legitimate route to the top, yeah?
It was extremely emotional for most people, and people said some very interesting and perhaps unusual and extraordinary things about one another.
Well, Robert, for me, I never thought I'd get on with you at all, and you were just, honestly, you've been like a father figure in here to me. You've always been really, God, I'm really, really emotional. You've always been really supportive. This is like therapy.
I was absolutely knocked out by it. I came away with this sort of wonderful sense of euphoria. It was such a high to do that and to hear everybody talking positively about each other when over the past few days it's always been...
Brian, if I ever thought that I would be able to sit and have a conversation with a policeman and a politician, I would have laughed. But seriously, you're just one of the girls. And you're great, seriously. And I cannot wait to go to your wedding.
Thanks.
There's lots of people going, and I'll be coming to your wedding. And there's about 3 weddings going on in there. And I don't remember anyone saying, would you like to come to a wedding? I would just like to say, this has been a great experience. We've had our ups and downs, and we know who we're talking about. It's not over, but I wouldn't miss this experience for the world.
Good.
Thank you. And when everybody was talking, you know, it's like bygones be bygones. You just think, well, life is short, so let it be sweet.
Joe, I think I'll miss the most because you make me laugh, even when you try not to make anybody laugh. you just by being and the way you say things, what you say, and you're just such a little snuggle bug. Whatever woman has you, she's one lucky woman, I tell you. You're a great guy.
Only you weren't gay, eh?
But here it just comes down to basics. It doesn't matter who the heck you are on the outside, what you do, you know, what you've done, what you've accomplished. It's who you are here as a camper. You know, what can you bring to the table? This has been an experience for me from hell, and I would not want to repeat it. But it's not about that. It's not about the suffering. It is about the friendships that we make, and life is about the people that are important to you. And we have made some amazing friendships here, and so it's been worth it.
Aww.
It's just a shame one of them has to go. Bit of voting update for you.
Yes.
There's less than 0.5% between the bottom 2 at the moment.
Wow. What's that then?
I don't even know what 0.5% is.
But it's low. I mean, that's tight. That's very tight.
It's small.
This is your last chance to vote, people. To vote for the celebrities you want to keep in camp.
To save Brian, 09011 32 32 01.
At 05 to keep George in camp.
Martina is 07.
Nicola's 08.
To vote for Robert at 09.
And David's 11.
Calls cost 50p from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher. Mobiles will be considerably more.
The phone lines are closing in 4 minutes' time. Votes cast after that time will not be counted but may still be charged.
Now, it would be fair to say that Timmy Mallet has the ability to rub people up the wrong way, and some of his fellow celebrities have found it hard to live with him. But in Timmy's defence, he isn't always annoying.
It's only when he's awake.
You know what I mean?
We were all trying to sleep. Poor George had just fallen off, and then we get this weird woo, whatever he does. Clearly, I can't imitate it. And woke George up, and then I was just getting annoyed because he kept me awake the whole time I was trying to have a siesta. All I can hear is Timmy doing his woo. I'm gonna have to have a word with Timmy later.
Guten Tag, mate. You think he
I've been locked in with these nutters. So I'm at the bars on the window and I go, Kerry!
Well, I'm glad you're here because I want a word.
baby.
When you and Timmy go off doing your thing, cool, whatever, no one's got a problem with that. It's this fake whooping and everyone's trying to sleep in Cam and everyone's just woken up. Not you, but I mean, you're loud, and we know you're loud.
Yeah.
But I think you don't encourage him purposely, but he gets overexcited with you and he does this fake, you know what I mean.
I can see he's doing everyone's night. I can see that.
Pull him aside and tell him to just drop it because I'm going to just
I just
run out
think-
that bus one and go, shut the f***.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to get a mallet and whack him over the head with it.
I feel really two-faced because when I have a one-on-one with him, I think...
He's all right.
Oh, you're all right. And then I think you're an absolute... We'd all had individual discussions and worked out that Timmy is just way, way, way too annoying and loud.
Oh, I'm so glad it's not me. I think I'm going mad.
Oh, no, he's an idiot.
Oh, I thought, God, he's a prize.
Bish, bash, bosh right away, because it all came down because of the mallets. Blah!
I actually cannot bear to be in camp with him. Oh, no wonder he hasn't been on telly for that many years.
Celebrities. In order to win food for tonight, you must compete in a challenge. The challenge is called Ducks for Dinner. Celebrities must use the fishing rod provided to hook a duck from the pool in camp.